Let's talk about angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line sums up to 180 degrees. So you have to remember, when there's a straight line, even if there's one, two, three, or more angles, the sum is always 180 degrees. Let's talk about this straight line, for example. We're trying to look for x. And to do that, we already know that since that's a straight line, this one, all the angles on top would actually sum up to 180. So to get x, we can actually add 50 plus 75, giving us 125, and then subtract that from 180. So it would now give you 55 degrees. We now know that x is 55 degrees. Let's try another example. EC is a straight line, FDE is 22 degrees, angle ADF is 35 degrees, and angle BCD is 33 degrees. We would like to solve for angle ADB. So once again, this is a straight line, therefore, all the angles would sum up to 180. We are given three angles, 35 plus 33 plus 22. The sum of these angles we subtract from 180, we would get angle ADB. So there goes 8 plus 2 is 10. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1, 7, plus 2, 9. 90 degrees. We now subtract 180 minus 90 degrees, giving us 90 degrees for angle ADB. Let's try a more complex example. AB and CD are straight lines. We have to look for angle CEF. Dealing with complex figures might be overwhelming at first, but we have to know that we have to find a way to make this figure more manageable for us. It says that CD is a straight line, so we can probably look at that line first. Now, it's easier to see that we're just actually dealing with two angles here, and we're finding AEC. So we have here angle AEC equal to 180 degrees minus 130, giving me 50 degrees. Now that I know this is 50 degrees, I can probably use that to look for angle CEF. So let's now try to cover the other side and focus on line AB. Looking at line AB, I know that we have two angles here and then a missing angle, but the sum is still 180 degrees. So let's try to figure out now what CEF is. Angle CEF would now be equal to 180 minus the sum of 50 plus 57. So that would now give me 50 plus 57 is 107, and that is now 73 degrees. So my CEF here is 73 degrees. Let's try one last example. We have here OL and NK are straight lines. Angle JPK and angle KPL are equal. You can probably write down those info here already. So these two angles are equal. So that means if we solve for KPL, we would already know what JPK is. And we have to solve for JPO. So knowing that, I can probably focus on the line NK first. So NK is a straight line. I know that this symbol here actually means 90 degrees or a right angle. So with that knowledge, I would be able to solve for KPL. Angle KPL would now be equal to 180 minus the sum of 90 plus 55. So that would now be 180 minus 145. 180 minus 145 gives me 35 degrees. So KPL is 35 degrees. And since JPK and KPL are equal, this is also 35 degrees. Now, we can focus on the line OL. So since OL is also a straight line, I can get the missing angle JPO by just subtracting 180 with 35 plus 35. So let's try that out. So angle JPO will now be equal to 180 minus 35 plus 35, or 35 times 2. So that's 180 minus 70, giving me 110. So this one is 110 degrees. So that's it.